When we finally got down to something which the individual says he really wants to do, I will say to him, you do that. And forget the money. Because if you say that getting the money is the most important thing, you will spend your life completely wasting your time. You'll be doing things you don't like doing in order to go on living, that is, to go on doing things you don't like doing, which is stupid. Better to have a short life that is full of what you like doing than a long life spent in a miserable way.
Later, especially when we get a lot better with like our production, like when we have, say, like a full, like for instance, maybe, I don't know how feasible or whatever, but say we do a really good show on the cryptocurrency or whatever, and once we started like syncing up and having more editors, we go and we edit like the full show, you know, like we make a good hard 40 to an hour nice production show, and then we kind of like throw it out there. Hey, we're gonna premiere the final cut of say the Bill and John interview, and it's gonna be, you know, 40 minutes long. We promote it for like a day or two, and then people come in here and like watch it and like you know, have a discussion on the side or whatever.
That's a cool idea.
I mean, just like a future kind of idea to see if that's like something people are interested in, you know. Or even too, what that Faith was talking about, having like a sub group set of like Broussard's book thing, having, you were talking about documentaries or whatever. So maybe that feature could work as far as you guys all like similar to like a book club. You know, you're supposed to be reading the book at the same time, but you guys could come in here, watch like a really good documentary. I think a lot of times too, maybe not too long, but like a 20-minute documentary or a 30-minute documentary, or even like a certain part of it, and watch it all together, and then kind of have a discussion afterwards. I think would be neat too.
Or even a really bad movie could be interesting.
Yeah, we just kind of like make fun of it and jump over it.
Yeah.
Or good movies.
But I was gonna go into as far as it's a way future thing, but we're trying to do everything that we hope to do on Minds someday on other platforms. So we're talking about this whole Minds TV, Minds Radio thing a little bit. And even I like the movie night, but if you know, this starts getting bigger and maybe pre-show or post-show when people are still kind of sitting in the audience, we can play back older highlights and stream older shows that maybe someone hasn't seen and randomly select some content to play.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I mean,
that's one of the things I think Daniel's been doing a great job of. I'm not sure if he's been getting, like, if Corey's been helping out on that end or not, but it's a really top-notch creative content, you know, and better, I'd imagine, frankly. So
it's been all Daniel. Yeah.
I'm waiting for Corey to start helping me.
Okay, the thing is, like, I'm not, like, you know, I'm tied up among so many programs. Like, how are we going to integrate amongst Lightworks? Because I know I could probably send an XML your way and have you, like, be able to import that. But I don't think on the free version of Lightworks you can export it back and round trip it. And, like, I really like the idea of learning Lightworks, but I'm spread out among so many programs where, like, it's just like... Yeah, you know what I mean?
I think that's something in the near future. Once we start getting more people that are getting into video editing, we kind of make a decision as far as if you want to be as part as like the pro production of the show. We all use the same program, so it'll be easier. You know what I mean? Start doing more serious collaboration.
I actually know how to edit. I only don't have a program.
I use Lightworks, which is pretty easy, and that's what I've been working on.
Yeah, it works for free. It's yeah. What were you gonna say?
Yeah. No, I was just saying that. Really, when everybody's telling me like they're impressed with my stuff, I'm like, I've barely been doing this for like 3 weeks. Maybe this is like my 4th week. Taking it like, really working on it. But when I get into something like, yeah. I think you've seen some of my earlier ones. They were pretty simple. Like, basically set an audio track to visual. But then I just kept on building from there. But, the more you do it, like, the more you get inspired. But I think, too, what I've been really trying to do is trying to create, like, a style. I think I kind of developed
You got a good style. I see.
Yeah. But I like that idea, too, for having, like, so when we're getting our shit together for the live streaming, we have people in here kind of waiting around, and then they kind of, like, watch basically either trailers or old episodes, right? Like little remixes and clips that we have. That's kind of like a good idea.
Maybe even a blooper reel.
Hey, what was it, Daniel?
Yeah.
Yeah, bloopers too for sure.
Yeah.
We were, but the MP3 compressor, something that beware, shareware, something where you don't have to sign up, or there's a timeline where it expires after a month, and then they expect you to purchase it or get a.
Oh yeah, okay. So what you want to do is you have an Audacity already, right?
Yeah.
There's just a set of libraries. I mean, I did it like years ago because I never really go into MP3, usually from it. But like you download the, I think, LAME libraries, and once you install, I think they come through VLC or something like that, and you install them through Audacity, and then it can just handle MP3s and exporting to MP3. Let me see if I can pull up a link.
It compresses?
Mm-hmm.
Compresses the file? I mean, this is kind of ridiculous the way I'm with uploads right now. It's like they're around like 200 megs each, and just think that we
doesn't work.
Do better than that.
Yep, here it is. Allows programs to encode MP3 files. I'm going to send you right here. Post it.
Okay.
But also too, Jaffe, what I was kind of mentioning to you, and I'll mention it real quickly before Corey kind of chimes in. But I was thinking too, like we start, I don't know, I have to work my schedule, but when I can, we do little, like what I did with the Todd Brendan Fahey's interview. He really seemed to like it, but that's part of our premium content. And as we start getting more serious with this, I could start planning more time to that, because I do like doing the video editing. I've been having fun with it, and I think it's a kind of like a cool little thing that we could kind of offer as far as once we start developing our premium content, and also to kind of like mention it to the guest as well. I mean, it's not going to be like a crazy amount of work, but we could offer like a little bit of like a promotional trailer kind of thing to promote the interview on their website, like a quick one. I said, Pirate Radio presents whoever the author is, and it's like, hey, this is something we could both use to like promote the episode, because that's what I used. You're talking about that one I did where it's just the music of like Radiohead, and kind of like that's what I was using to promote the show. We could start doing little things like that to kind of like kick up our.
Yeah, are you writing all those down, by the way, Daniel? Like, do you keep lists, or is this like all up in your head?
I make them.
It's like I think it's good if we do write things down for sure.
No, we do that.
And Spiders was saying that today with him.
Jumping into, I know you mentioned the website really quickly. I don't know how you guys want that or much yet. I don't really want to be the guy that, I definitely want to just kind of put in what I can to it and kind of maybe give you guys a nice little skeleton to run with. I've been looking into a Node CMS platform called Terracotta.js. It's built with MeanStack, so it's kind of going to be practice for me getting into Minds development, because it's built with similar frameworks. So I feel like it might be a project that I can invest something in because it's something I need to learn long term.
Cool.
Maybe even if we get just something off the ground and working for you guys. I checked out, I don't have it anymore, but I checked out your guys' website a couple days ago, and I was just kind of like looking around, looking through that kind of group functionality that's a little bit of a skeleton and just seeing what could be improved. Were you guys hoping to maybe host your offline shows from the website as well?
You mean the exclusive content?
I'm not really sure. Like anything that you guys highlight, or offline shows, or just media. I'm trying to see what this framework can accommodate, I guess.
Yeah.
Daniel.
So what do you
exactly
exactly want to do with the site? Like, and this is part of the problem too, is Aaron set it up, and I don't think we even have that much space to start storing, archiving our episodes of the audio and so on and so forth.
No, that's just the thing. He's got to be brought more into the picture, and if